YouTube, welcome back to the ROMZ video. And today, going to the ROMZ talks I'm going to be doing today, man. As you guys can see in the title, you are doing something right if you are receiving hate. And this is another big one, guys, we're going to be talking about today. So before we get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So what do I mean by the title, as I said, in terms of if you're doing something right and then you're going to get hate? Because a lot of people might be looking like, ROMZ, like, of course, I mean, why do you think that I'm doing something right if you're getting hate? Well, let me explain basically. So when you create content, right, and this is what I've learned as well, like creating content, and this is what kind of set me back as well, like creating content, because I should have done this like maybe about 2-3 years ago, and I probably would be successful now, you know what I mean? So I do keep myself a little bit now, but anyway, we're creating content right now, and I think the most people as well, like, I think a lot of people do want to create content, and I've literally been speaking to one of my mates yesterday, while I'm recording this anyway, who I caught up with, who I used to work with and stuff, and they were really wanting to create content, but they were kind of like, you know what, they didn't really want to do it, and they were a little bit reluctant and shit like that. And you know what, I completely understand. Like, I was literally in that position for like a year. Like, I really wanted to create content, like back like I think I really wanted to start creating content like 2023. That's where I really wanted to start creating content, but I was so doubtful. Like, I just literally didn't know what to do. You know, I was overthinking it. I was just deep in everything. I thought all the scenarios that could come to my head, like, oh, what if something happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Like, all these what ifs and if but maybes, whatever it is, basically. So, and I know a lot of you guys probably resonate with what I used to do and stuff like that as well. And I promise you guys, like, as I said, like, if you guys do want to create content or anything like that, just start now. I mean, just literally just start now. And the hate that will come on the way, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat or anything like that. You will receive hate. Like, I'm just being completely honest. There's no person on this earth does not receive hate unless you literally are nobody and then or no one knows you. And then if you're gonna put yourself out there and if you're gonna be different from other people, you are going to receive hate. The reason why you're gonna receive hate because you're doing something that's not normal to the human normal psyche or anything like that. So look at it as like I'm gonna give it like an analogy. So let's look at it like back in the ages, like, so let's say for example, you know, there's a king that's like, you know, they're ruling the world, right? And then there's peasants, right? And most peasants do peasant things, so they do peasant behavior, so they got partying and drinking and stuff like that. Like, they do the peasant thing behavior. And let's say for example, like, you might be actual switched on to the fact that, yo, listen, I want to escape from this and I want to actually improve myself. So what they do basically is they do abnormal things. So maybe, for example, instead of going out partying, they do this kind of content. They record content. They do self-development videos. They do reaction videos. They do anything to create content and be productive, basically. They do something to educate themselves better, do something that will actually beneficial for them long-term and stuff like that. And then the peasant's going to look at the peasant is going to look at you and be like, you're not one of us. You're supposed to be out partying, drinking with us. And then that's what comes into play. Then that's when the hate starts to build, because then again, either A, they'll just be like, this guy's weird and we don't want him here, or B, they might actually want to do it, but they're just jealous. So there's two scenarios that could happen and stuff like that at the end of the day. So you're going to receive hate, guys. And you know what? I keep saying my most popular video, you guys can literally see a lot of people were criticizing my video and stuff like that, and I didn't reply to any comments. I mean, I think there's one comment I replied to, but that was it. I just looked at it and just started laughing to myself, because at the end of the day, I don't know who these people are in the day. Like, for me personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, literally my personal life, I've received much worse. I've done much work. I've received much worse than just a hate comment getting to me or anything like that. So it's not anything that's gonna affect me or make me sleep at night. For in fact, my mum, she watches my videos, right? She was more worried than me. That says everything. She was like, oh, Romeo, look at the video, look at them commenting. I just didn't even care. Literally, I just woke up and I saw 9+ notifications, and I blew up, like, what blew up? I'll say a little bit blew up, but like almost 2K in that video of the Sainsbury video. And then, yeah, it's just people commenting shit. And then I thought, okay, let me look at the comments. And obviously, you know, a lot of people just, they didn't like the content and stuff like that. And in the day, that's completely fine in the day. As I said, and I spoke, some of my friends even said this as well. Some of my friends even DM me, is like, yo, look how many people you got, people hating on you. I was like, yeah, I just start laughing. All publicity, all publicity is good publicity at the end of the day for me personally. So at the end of the day, people are saying, oh, look at this ROMZ guy, you know, he's criticizing this person, and he called him a slave, even though I didn't even say that. And literally, they're bringing more people to me. So you're just you're actually benefiting for it. If you can actually look at hate as a beneficial thing, you can do it that's the main thing. I just look at hate as just a beneficial thing. That means I'm doing something right. No one's going to hate on you if you're not improving yourself. That's the main thing. No one's going to hate on you if you're not improving yourself. If you're improving yourself, people are not going to like it, because people are too insecure about their lives that they're not going to be focused on their own. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to be like, they're going to be focused on your life and stuff like that, and then that's what's going to happen. Obviously, when stuff gets personal, stuff like that, that's when you draw the line and shit like that. Luckily, so far, no personal hate, not anything personal. It's just been people criticizing me, like the videos I've been doing, like the quality videos. Like, that's not personal to me or anything like that. When it gets personal, then obviously it's a different story and stuff like that. And in the day, it's not real life. Most of those people that literally comment on my videos are not going to say it to me in real life. If you walked up to me in the street, you're not going to say that. You're not going to say that. You probably wouldn't even approach me in the first place. That's the first thing. You're probably looking at it, oh, I hate this guy. Or you look at me and you walk past me and then come up with another story like, yeah, basically I did this to this guy. And you start lying and shit like that. That's what a lot of people do, shit like that. So at the end of the day, guys, you're doing something right if you're obviously in here and anything like that. So as I said, if you could take it as a lesson and take it as a blessing that you're doing something right, then you're going to accelerate forward. And that's what I've pretty much been doing. I could have easily just quit YouTube and be like, oh guys, guys, listen, I received a lot of hate, and a lot of people didn't like my video. I got 39 dislikes on my video, and a lot of bad publicity, guys. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. All that bullshit. Listen. Especially I'm a grown-ass man, bro. At the end of the day, like I don't play with that shit. At the end of the day, I was intrigued. I was laughing more than actually being sad. I was not sad at all in the day. So, at the end of the day, some people are not built for it. At the end of the day, some people are just not built for social media, and that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm not gonna mock these people that are not built for hate, because not everyone can deal with hate. A lot of people self-delete themselves, which is just ridiculous over hate, shit like that. So that's what I want to say. Like, you are doing something right if you're not getting hate. As I said, man, listen, I'm proud of what I've been doing. I'm proud of even us as a community in general. I'm proud of the people as well that I do watch tuning my videos. Like, I really do appreciate you guys. Like, you don't understand how much it means to me on the day. Like, at the end of the day, it's all, most of the stuff's been all love. Most of you guys have been supporting me since I've been 0 subscribers to now. So now what we got, almost 100 subscribers. But like, literally only been posting content for like 5-6 months, and we're almost on the 100 subscribers, which is really good and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, the only way is up, guys. Like, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning for the chapter of ROMZ and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna I'm gonna delve too much in it, because I'm gonna make a 100 subscriber video soon, until we hit the end of the day. And I think I'm recording this on 93 subs at the end of the day. So I said I do appreciate all you 93 people that have been subscribing. I really do appreciate them liking and all that type of stuff as well. But as I said, we're consistent ROMZ at the end of the day. As I said, listen, message to you guys: if receiving hate, ignore it. That's another thing I want to say. If you're getting a hate comment, don't reply to the hate comment. I promise you, if you don't reply to the hate comment, they are going to be pissed. They are going to be pissed, because most people will reply to the hate comment, and then it's going to be a back and forth against a random you don't even know. The best thing to do, just ignore it. Ignore it. I just literally ignore it. I read it, I started laughing to myself and moved on to my day. I even forget about it sometimes. Some people even remind me, oh, I swear your video got like 2K because people hate it. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like, some people, I even forget. I generally forget about it. So that's another thing. Like, don't start arguing with random people in the comments, man, in the day. Like, that's just not how I roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be one of those people that just argues and back and forth with I don't create beef. I just don't create beef. I'm past that, you know what I mean? I don't be doing that shit. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys find some wisdom and some value into that as well. As I said, if you're receiving hate, listen, ignore it, keep going. Listen, you have loads of potential, and you know what, you're gonna absolutely smash whatever you're doing, like, in a day. Anything you can be on a day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. As I said, road to 100 subs, we're almost there. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah, peace.